Hello guys, how's it going? Temporalcortex here with a new video of Homefront. I picked this up a couple of days ago, and I've maybe played like, I don't know, 10 games, something like that. Not a massive amount, but I've been trying to get a decent gameplay. I think in this game I go 18 for 7. It's not the best, but I actually quite enjoyed it, and at the start I go on a wee bit of a tear here with an RPG. Take out these two guys here who are lying down for some reason, and then this Humvee decides to take a wee go at me and then drive off. So I go after it with an RPG, and boom, there it goes. I've been playing this just a wee bit. I was playing it a wee bit last night while I was watching the Machinima live stream that they're doing for Play for Japan, to try and raise money for the sort of relief effort and stuff that's going on in Japan, and to help those guys out after the earthquake. So I mean, I was watching that at the same time as playing, and just sort of checking it out and seeing what it was like. So that's with JD 2020 and from Treyarch and Fidget from the Fragdolls. So I think they're going for a world record as well. And last night it seemed, I sat up till I think about 2:30 in the morning watching it, which is probably way too late. I didn't particularly want to get up this morning. But it was really good, and they were, you know, Hutch and C-Nallers and all there were quite a lot of Machinima directors were nipping in and out and answering questions and stuff, which you can, you know, ask them on Facebook and stuff like that. So it was really good because it gave, you know, sort of a wee insight. And you know, the people were asking questions about what people should do to try and, you know, get noticed and things like that. And the main thing that seemed to come out of it was that you should sort of try and network, you know, and try and get in contact with a lot of, you know, other people who are doing the same sort of thing and work on that. And you know, just rather than worrying about views and stuff on videos, just work on getting the content out there and offer, you know, producing a high level of content, and content often, rather than it just being sort of sporadic, one sort of here and there, you know, maybe a couple of, you know, vids a month. They were sort of saying, you know, try and be consistent, you know, say, right, I'm gonna get, you know, 3 videos out a week or whatever, and things like that. So it was really good to get a sort of wee insight into that. And just, you know, also you got to sit and watch them playing, which was a good laugh. Now, a couple of things I wanted to cover on this is, one, I want to thank all the guys on the Respawn Army app, because I've, you know, on the last vid I put up, the Crisis 2 video, I got loads of bumps, and it was up on the front page. I think it was like third or fourth, I think, on the front page, which was awesome. And I just have to say, you know, thanks very much, guys, and keep it up. And, you know, if you like the vids, give them a bump, because it is really appreciated, and I hope you're enjoying them. I'm trying to bring out as much, as I said, like varied content, should I say, if I could speak. Yeah, I put that down to lack of sleep. So that's why I'm trying to get things like Homefront and Crisis 2 and Black Ops and all this sort of stuff, and, you know, trying to, rather than just doing a whole load of one thing, trying to mix it up with different games. It can be quite tricky because, as I said, I'm not the best player in the world, so you have to play a few games to get a gameplay that I think's half decent. Obviously it's nothing special in one way, because it's not, you know, like going 30 for nothing or things like that, and but it's still good, I think, and it allows you guys to see, you know, different games and how they play and things like that. The other thing I wanted to cover in this video is what are you passionate about, as in what do you love, you know, doing, or, you know, whether it be like a sport or something that you enjoy following, you know, like football or things like that and stuff like that. And I'd love to know what you guys are passionate about. Obviously quite a lot of people are passionate about games. I'm passionate about games, love playing them, and I'm really getting into making these videos and really enjoying it. But probably the one thing that I'm really passionate about, that I, you know, probably spend way too much time you know, watching and things like that, is motorsport. my dad was big into motorsport, and whenever I was younger, I used to sit and watch like touring cars and Formula One, MotoGP, and everything. If it involved an engine, I was watching it. And I still do, even now. I will make a point of sitting and watching like Formula One. I'll sit, I'll try and catch some of the practices to see what the teams are doing and how they're improving and things like that. And I'll watch the qualifying and I'll watch the races. And it's a bit the same for, I really enjoy watching touring cars. And I've been to the British touring cars a couple of times. And it's just, it's for one, see the like touring cars in the UK, the British touring cars, they're like one of the best sort of touring car series in the world. And see, for the money, I mean, a whole weekend, if you're camping and stuff like that, to pay for your camping and your ticket in for the whole weekend and everything, you're talking, it's like £50. It's really, really cheap, but you get so much for your money. And I just really enjoy it. So I mean, that's one thing that I'm really passionate about and really love, getting, watching and stuff like that. So I'd really like to know what you guys are passionate about, and I don't want just sort of I really love games and stuff like that. I mean the other stuff I am. And if you want to post in the comments below what you're passionate about and why, I'll maybe do a sort of another video in a bit that sort of covers what some of the responses I got and the reasons why people are so passionate about them. So a couple of other things that I've got on the go. I mentioned in my last video the sort of live stream that I'm hoping to do for charity. So this is probably going to be happening around about the second week of July. I'm still working on all the details. But as I said, I'm away. I'm off for 2 weeks, off work for 2 weeks, at the start of July. So I'm away for a week, and I've got another week where I'm planning to do as little as possible. But the one thing I really do want to do is this live stream. So I'd really like to know how many people would be interested in seeing something like that, and supporting it. The thing that I'm going to be, or the charity that I'm going to be supporting is called a little charity called Little Heart Matters, which is a charity that supports children with heart deformities, and it's the reason I'm doing that is because it's something that's close to my heart, no pun intended, because one of my family members has a condition, and I'd just really like to show my support for a charity that helps with this sort of stuff, and the work they do is great. And I'll probably do a video before I do the live stream that gives more information on what the charity is about and the stuff that they do, because I really want to let you guys know beforehand what it is I'm supporting and the reasons why. So I will be doing a video probably in the next sort of month or so that will be covering that, and I've still got to work out all the logistics for donations and stuff like that, because I don't want to set up some PayPal account, because then people will just think it's a scam, and I'm not trying to scam people out of money. I'm genuinely wanting to do this for the charity. So here I feel, because I got a Hellfire airstrike and get sniped by this guy sitting up in the tower, which is a real pain in the backside, but hey, it happens. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to cover. I'm thinking of doing a let's play, which I've talked about in other videos, and I know I'll keep talking about it, but I'm really unsure of what to do it on, and I would be looking for some suggestions of what you guys would like to see, because I want to be putting out content that people want to watch. And if there's something, put down whatever you want to see, because I think it could be quite interesting to see the suggestions that you guys can come up with, and I can see what I can do and whether we can maybe do a let's play. I don't want to do something that's ridiculously long, I don't want to have like 50 episodes of it or whatever, because I work full time, and I've got other stuff and other commitments, and sometimes it just gets a bit tricky, and I want to do something where I can, you know, maintain getting the content out regularly, and in a, you know, sort of timely manner, maybe like, you know, 2 or 3 videos a week. So you know, leave your suggestions again in the comments below, or you can send me a message on Facebook. I'm on the Respawn Army app, and I'm on Twitter, just Temporalcortex for all of those, at Temporalcortex for Twitter and things like that. So be sure to, you know, send me those and let me know what you think. And guys, if you like the video, give it a bump or give it a like on YouTube if you want. Cheers.